Hi guys, it's been a really hectic week for us. So just to give you a quick update on Pom Pom, we went to the vets on Monday morning because he wasn't very well and he's still in discomfort peeing. So we just put down a wad of soft bedding for him as well because the pillows were getting a bit expensive changing them all the time. So we have got a couple of pillows if he does have problems in the future, but for the moment we've just gone for this really soft. He used to have it Carefresh bedding. It's really, really soft. So he just kind of backs into the corner there where I put a massive wad of it for him to sit in, and that's more comfortable for him as well, which is good. So he was on a PP strike on Monday when we went to the vets, and we had to come home, collect a sample in the tray without any pee pads or anything in it. So he literally peed on the plastic, and the vets had given us a little pipette to collect his pee in. So we drove all the way back to drop that off. So it's about a 4-hour round trip on Monday for your PP, wasn't it? So the good news is he's free of his UTI infection, no more infection. So that's great, that's all cleared. They did, however, find a lot of sediment. Oh, it's okay, sweetie pie. I just closed it for the video. You want to get out? That's fine, you can get out. You can get out, I'll follow you. I'll follow you. If you want to go out, I'll follow you. I just pulled it shut for the video. It's okay, you can still get out. So they found a lot of sediment in his urine. I'm not too sure what that's from at the moment. It's not a UTI. They can get sediment in the urine for different reasons, bladder stones or even arthritis, which he was suspecting anyway, which is why they did the CT scan. Fortunately, the scan results haven't come back yet. I was thinking they might be faster than that, but I was aware they might take time. Basically, what they do is they scan his whole body, unlike us humans who only have sections scanned on CTs. They scan his whole body from his nose right the way through to his tail. So it's literally a series of hundreds and hundreds of pictures the whole way through his body. And then they put the contrast dye in through his ear and retake the pictures again. So there's literally hundreds of images they have to piece together and interpret to find out what's going on. So the vet isn't going to do anything at the moment about the sediment in the urine because it's really clutching at straws in the dark until we get the CT scan results. So she did on Monday as well show him to her manager. She's the exotic specialist and she shared it with her manager as well, because if he has to have surgery in the next couple of weeks, it's the two of them together that will have to do that. I am assured that he is in the best of hands there. They've got all the best equipment there for his surgery. So that is sort of pending in the next 2 to 3 weeks, depending on when the results of the CT scan come back. He definitely needs that section of his ear removing with the tumour because we don't know what that tumour is. And the last thing we want to do is leave it and it's something sinister that spreads to his organs. So that needs to come off as soon as possible. As I said, unfortunately, he would lose a section of the ear, but I feel that's the best decision to make rather than losing him if something worse happens internally. That will then be sent off to the lab to check. So he will have a small little section of his ear missing, which will be sad for him. But the abscess, which is sort of at the back here, again, they scanned it and they're saying they think it's an abscess at the moment and not a cancerous lump, but can't be sure of that until they get the actual CT scan results back. But it's looking good if that's what the radiologist thought it was. But again, that will need surgery to remove. It depends on where it is. So when the scan results come back, the vet can see where it is. If it's near the ear, it might be a bit more invasive surgery. If it's more superficial, it might be easier to remove it. So he's going to need surgery for those two things. And then depending what's going on with his bladder or his back, what they do with that as well. So he really is going through it at the moment, poor thing, bless him. He's been very clingy, which is fine. I don't mind when he's clingy, it's quite cute. So sometimes he's all Mr. Independent, and usually when he's not well, he'll follow me around the house like a little puppy. And if I'm working, he'll be under my desk. I'll sometimes go under the desk and have a little lie down with him, stroke him, cuddle him. He's in my bed. He just wants to be around me a lot more, which is absolutely fine by me because you are mummy's little boy and mummy loves cuddling you and spending time with you. So he has had energy as well. He's been doing really well. As you can see, he's pooing on his own now. We're only giving him a little bit of the poo medicine that helps his tummy get going. He's having recovery food, not every day because he is doing his own business and he is eating. He's got an appetite. So he's eating well. On the days he wasn't eating, we filled him up with recovery food and that got him going again, which was good. So the last couple of days he's eating well, so that's great news. So in himself, he seems to be okay, other than being a bit clingy. We have had lots of zoomies and binkies, and it was great fun yesterday in my bedroom. I always get down on all fours and play with him, but it was the first time I played with him on all fours, and I pretended to zoomie as fast as I could with my osteoarthritis in my knees. I pretended to zoomie, and he mimicked me. He zoomied and came back and faced me, which was really good fun. And we did it again, and then he did the same thing, and he'd zoom me and then end up facing me, which was really, really cute. And then I pretended to do a couple of binkies on my knees, and he binkied as well. So that playtime has become my new favourite time of the day. So that's absolutely fantastic. I do have to have steroid injections in my knees every so often, sort of every 6 to 9 months for osteoarthritis. If it's not too bad, it can span a year. I was due them a couple of months ago, but because Pom Pom's been so ill, I've been putting it off because he likes me to be down on the floor with him a lot, as well as sit down cuddles. So I was supposed to have them done this week, and I'm still postponing them, even though I'm in pain, because I just think if he does have to have surgery in the next 2 to 3 weeks, I'm going to need to be there on the floor with him, lying down with him and playing with him and just being there for him. So that's kind of mummy putting that on hold for a bit, isn't she? And just taking some painkillers and making do. But we have to do what our babies need, don't we? Yes, we do, little one. So that's Pommy, as you can see. He's still himself. He's still into everything and playing around. But yeah, just a little bit more clingy than usual. I've had a lot of nudges for head rubs this week as well, haven't I? A lot of nudges. So you're just enjoying being with mummy, aren't you? Which is great. So we will keep you updated when we get those CT scan results. We will let you know what the results are and what the vet says is going to happen from there. But she is talking about surgery in the next 2 to 3 weeks to remove the tumour on his ear that he scratched off now, so it's not very dark, you can't see it. He leaves a hole behind when he scratches it off, and then it comes back. So the tumour is underneath that bit that he scratches. And the abscess is going to need to be operated on, that's about there, on just behind his jaw. So he is going to need surgery, aren't you, little one? But we're still waiting for those results. So that's us. So little sneak peek, which I've given, little sneak peek. It will be revealed on tomorrow's community post in full. Mummy is very excited to share it with you. She's really, really pleased with the outcome of Pom Pom on her arm, isn't she? Yeah, there we go, washing your paws, baby boo. Yeah, so we're going to have a nice chilled out evening, aren't we? Thea's just gone to bed, and this little one stays up late, don't you? So we're going to stay up a bit together, and then we're going to maybe lie down on the landing together for a bit and have a little sleep there before you go down to the lounge sofa. So that's us then, and we hope you have a great weekend, and we'll be in touch soon.